Ready? Nicky Hawkins outside the London Stadium, West Ham Fan TV. Michael, talked a lot of sense last week, mate. Try and make sense of that one.
A bit like Dom just now. I don't really know where to start, to be honest.
Shambles.
A bit of a shambles. I thought they were a bit fortunate to have scored when they scored, because I thought we were in the game in the first half. So we were still in the game. We didn't look like scoring. We were keeping them at bay.
You say that, Mike. Look, listen. You say that our defence is so poor, right? Our defence is so poor that you keep on passing the ball side to side to side to side, you're going to get caught out, and that's exactly what they done. They had one attack.
Yeah, it was, well, obviously the goal that they scored like in the first half, it was one first attack, goal, and it was, obviously I'm not criticising you here, but you said Nordveit was good at centre back against Accrington Stanley on Wednesday. This is not, they ain't Accrington Stanley, they're Southampton, they're the Premier League. He was shifted out at right back today. Why didn't Arbeloa play in his natural position and then put Nordveit at left back, or even play Ogbonna and then move it about a little bit? I mean, what's wrong with Oxford? I mean, if we want him to sign a new contract, why are we not starting him? Why are we not playing him? Why are we not even bringing him on a sub? I mean, the thing is, what worries me the most, Nicky, is we haven't got any options coming off the bench. We've not really got strength in depth. So you've got Figuli, who, fair enough, against West Brom last week, he came on and I wouldn't say he changed the game, but he had a good impact in the second half. But when he come on, I don't really know what he did, to be honest. Again, I'm going to go on the Zaza bandwagon. Zaza, please someone tell me what he's doing here. I don't know what he's doing here. He wasn't getting a lot of really good service today. The first half, maybe first 20, 25 minutes, he was getting the ball, and then he was sort of holding up the ball, and then it's heading it on to someone else. So someone else was obviously feeding off him, but still not good enough. I mean, as you say, defensively, we look in absolute shambles. I mean, I know that wasn't another 4-2. It might as well have been. It may well as well have been. 3-0 at home. I've got to say, I'm not really excited about coming to watch West Ham anymore. I mean, I've been watching West Ham since the mid-90s. That's not as long as some people that have been coming here. But, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm sort of losing the will to sort of want to come and watch this. I think we have become a bit of a corporate money-making machine.
Is the stadium a problem?
I think the stadium's got a lot to do with it. Yeah, personally, I think the stadium has got a hell of a lot to do with it, because I still think that the fact that we're so far away from the edge of the pitch, the people at the bottom, so far away from the edge of the pitch, I think that must affect the atmosphere. That's got to affect the atmosphere. And then, all right, there was maybe a little bit more singing today and stuff, but it still wasn't great atmosphere. I mean, it's not like being back at Upton Park and we're singing the Ludo Miklosko song all the time, or we're singing other songs, and it's just really flat. It's frustrating, as I say, because some of us have paid so much money to be here and come here and spend so I had hassle getting here today as well. I had absolute hassle getting here. I wanted to come here because I thought, do you know what else am I going to do on a Sunday afternoon? I've got a ticket, I'm going to come and watch West Ham. Hopefully, I actually hoped for a draw before this game. We've gone out and we've absolutely embarrassed ourselves, and we are in a relegation fight now. We are absolutely in a relegation fight. If we needed confirming it, that's confirmed it now. That's it. We are in a relegation fight, and I think something needs to give. I don't know what. I mean, even if when we get Cresswell back, when we get Carroll back, is that really going to change?
Do you think he might have the sack before we get around to him coming back?
I've said this for quite a while, and I haven't said it on air before, but I'm going to say it on air now. I think Bilic is going to be made the scapegoat for the fact that our signings have been, excuse my French, shit. Our signings have been absolute piss poor. Most of the signings have been free transfer signings, and they're just, Figuli, he didn't look up to the pace at all today. Did not look up to the pace of the game. I mean, running into other players, and he's getting the ball, and he's got someone next to him, and he's not passing the ball. He'd rather try and, go at the Southampton player. I'm not taking anything away from Southampton today, because they were well organised, they stuck to their task, they knew that there was a little bit of nervousness around this place already, and that we're already down there because we've not been playing well. We're conceding for fun, and quite to be honest with you, change a keeper. We don't need to change a keeper. We need to change all 11 players out there. I'm sorry. I mean, Antonio, that's the worst game that I've seen him play for us this season.
All right, let me start wrapping you up now, mate. Yeah. You can go over and ever, but I'll see you next week. Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers, pal.
Cheers, Nicky.